Before the headlines, before the scandals, there was a woman who could walk into a failing television show and turn it into a cultural phenomenon. Heather Locklear wasn't just another actress, she was a force. A presence so magnetic that struggling ratings surged the moment she appeared on screen. 4 years, she embodied consistency in an industry defined by chaos. But behind that polished image, a very different story was quietly unfolding. Born in Los Angeles in 1961, Heather grew up in a household shaped by discipline and creativity. Her father, a former Marine, instilled structure and values, while her mother, a Disney production executive, nurtured imagination. That balance would become the foundation of her resilience. Yet her early years weren't glamorous. In high school, she faced rejection, insecurity, and self-doubt far from the confident figure audiences would later admire. It was on stage, in school plays, where something shifted. Performing gave her a sense of identity she hadn't found elsewhere. Her big break came in the 1980s with Dynasty star. At first, she struggled. Nervous, inexperienced, even criticized openly on set. But instead of retreating, she adapted. She studied, improved, and slowly transformed her role into something unforgettable. That determination paid off. By the end of the decade, she was no longer just a cast member, she was a rising star. Then came Melrose Place star. Initially hired for just a few episodes, Heather's character, Amanda Woodward, changed everything. Ratings skyrocketed. Viewership surged into the millions. She didn't just join the show, she became its center of gravity. Sharp, powerful, unapologetic, Amanda redefined what a female television character could be. Heather earned multiple award nominations and a title that stuck, the Queen of Prime Time. She repeated this success again with Spin City, revitalizing another struggling show. Time and time again, she proved that her impact wasn't luck, it was instinct, talent, and an understanding of what audiences needed. But while her career soared, her personal life told a different story. Her marriage to rock star Tommy Lee was turbulent, marked by volatility behind closed doors. Though it appeared glamorous from the outside, it was filled with conflict and emotional strain. After years of trying to hold it together, the relationship ended. Later, her marriage to Richie Sambora seemed like a fresh start, a stable, loving family. But that too collapsed, and the aftermath was devastating. The betrayal that followed didn't just end a relationship, it shattered her sense of trust. What came next was a slow, painful unraveling. Anxiety, depression, and substance dependence began to take hold. By 2018, her struggles became public through arrests and legal battles. The woman who once commanded millions of viewers was now at the center of a very different kind of attention. Yet, even in her darkest moments, there was one constant, her daughter, Ava. She stood by her, offering support, strength, and unwavering loyalty. That bond became a turning point. Because behind every fall, there's often someone who refuses to let you disappear. Recovery for Heather wasn't instant or perfect. It came in stages, setbacks, progress, and hard-earned stability. Over time, she found moments of peace, stepping away from the spotlight and focusing on rebuilding her life. Not the glamorous version the world once saw, but something quieter, more real. Heather Locklear's story isn't just about fame, it's about resilience. About falling, repeatedly, and still finding a way to stand again. In an industry obsessed with perfection, her journey is a reminder that the most powerful stories aren't flawless, they're human. If you found value in this story and want more deep dives into the lives behind the spotlight, subscribe to the channel Silver Screen Legends and stay connected for more untold Hollywood journeys.